What's up, everybody, and welcome to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts series. Yes, the Kingdom Hearts series. Wait, are you planning to do Uncharted still? Yes! But I might want to redo them. Reason, I'm not proud of how they turned out. I want to get an editing software and stuff like this. And while in the meantime, something to help bring the story along with Uncharted better, because it deserves better attention than what I've been giving it. But I've always wanted to share the Kingdom Hearts series with all of you. Alright. And yes, we'll start with Birth by Sleep. If you guys remember, last time on the channel, we... way back in the time, when I was stuck recording on my 3DS for a while, so I was only able to do 10-minute long videos. I started with Birth by Sleep. I wanted to go Birth by Sleep, Kingdom Hearts 1, Chain of Memories if I ever got the hang of it. If you guys do want me to do Chain of Memories, you might want to, like, comment, say, you need to do Chain of Memories, blah, 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 blah. In Kingdom Hearts 2, to go over to Dream Drop Distance, and then do Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep 0.2 Fragmentary Passage. The reason I won't do these is because the 358 days over 2 and Recoded is because I don't have the ability to record DS games. If someday in the future I have the technology to Let's Play those two, trust me, I will as soon as I can. Now, I wanted to follow the timeline of Kingdom Hearts, and a good thing this thing follows a good timeline, as it's Birth by Sleep, Kingdom Hearts 1, then Chain of Memories, and 358 Days over 2, alongside each other. These two were in parallel to each other. This one lasts longer than this one in the timeline. Then Kingdom Hearts 2, then Recoded, then Dream Drop Distance, then Fragmentary Passage. I'm going to say, even though the actual gameplay Fragmentary Passage takes place during this timeline, but I'd be playing that after Dream Drop Distance. Now, why? You're probably wondering. Alright, now, why does this series have such a dear place in my heart? I love this series. It's an awesome series. Even though I got into it relatively late, because I didn't own a PS2 as a kid, I was in my teens starting to play this game. And right from the bat, I connected with Sora. I connected with a lot of these characters, and I wanted to see where this series could go. So much, I went out, got me a PS4 just for Kingdom Hearts 3 and other Kingdom Hearts games when they come out in the future. I originally had the PS2 version of this, and oh my gosh. Although I like Kingdom Hearts 1 on the PS2, the Final Mix version makes Kingdom Hearts 1 so much better than itself. But right now, I'm going into such a tangent on how much I love this series. Let's start the Let's Play. Okay, let's start the Let's Play. I made a new file, because I've already gotten some trophies on the other ones, and I assume you guys want to see these trophies too, and want to see them being earned. So, let's go down to it. I have to skip this because I do not think I have the ability to record it. I will try it, and yes, I will stay quiet for cutscenes. Alright. Now, if any of you are fans with my series, you would know you should know that I tend to do go into, say, beginner mode. Do beginner mode, so I can play freely, don't have a tough time. Beginner mode is an easy mode to breeze through. But when going into a Let's Play series, I always go a step higher. I go into standard. Because you guys would want to see me challenge. Now, when I played this game on the PS3, I went to standard, so I would not actually be going into proud mode. Alright, and which the secret movie is easier to unlock. I will not be going for the secret movie, just so you know. Well, most of them. Alright, and then, but critical mode, which, yes, you will be given more command slots, yada yada yada, and an ability which prevents you from leveling up. I will not be doing critical or proud. I'll just be going through standard. Alright, yes. Light vibration, sure, I'll keep those on. Now, because I am not able to talk through the beginning cut because I am not allowed to stay quiet through this scene, because Disney owns rights to the song, I will talk about try to talk more about this stuff. Again, as I said, love the Kingdom Hearts series. A lot of people see that I'm a lot like Sora. People said I look like him if I had, that spiky hair. And, yeah, I also have heard some complaints about this series in general. One was having to do with, get this, Cloud. One of my ex-friend that I've talked frequently about on this channel says that he shouldn't look like how he does in Kingdom Hearts 1. There's a reason, actually, that Cloud looks the way he does in Kingdom Hearts 1. The reason? The reason is, the guy wanted Cloud to have more of, what was his name? Of Vincent's look. Because Cloud was more in line with darkness this time around. The second complaint I have heard, and this was frequently, that they'd like Kingdom Hearts better if they took out the Disney aspect of it. Now, if you are not familiar with Kingdom Hearts in general, Kingdom Hearts is Disney is a crossover between Disney and Final Fantasy. So what would you get if you take out the Disney from Kingdom Hearts? You just get a Final Fantasy game that makes no sense. But Corey hates 22! I hear you say, referencing Proto Mario. But Corey hates it too, you say. But there was already a Final Fantasy crossover-like game. It was called Dissidia 5! Then this game would have been a Final Fantasy Dissidia game. That would make no sense. So that's all I'm saying is, this is Kingdom Hearts because it has the Disney aspect. And there's a reason it does have this Disney aspect. I'll get into that a bit later. As now the cutscene I can stay quiet over is about to begin. Alright, so just sit back and enjoy the cutscene.
This world is just too small.
see an empty world like a prison, I imagine you will be right at home.
Who's there? But this is... Why are you in my heart? Yeah. That was my light. But my heart is fractured. And now, the little I have left is slipping away. Huh? Right. Thanks. Open the door.
A keyblade.
shower. I can't see much from here.
Alright! Okay, so here we are playing now as Ventus in the tutorial. And this is why I kind of wanted to redo Birth by Sleep. Alright, well, back in the day, you guys knew I was forced to record on my 3DS for the longest time. So the tutorial was split up into 2 parts. I wanted to get the tutorial done right at that moment. Like, seriously, I needed to get it done right when I had to end it due to my 3DS's 10-minute time limit. And now that I could have the ability, thank you Square Enix, to record the entire series on my Mac, I can now bring you this in better quality and longer time limit and a longer time.
Oh. I've got time to spare.
Well, yeah. So you're going to hear me reference the fact that you're going to hear this. Okay, whatever. Alright, time to spare. Well, not if you're playing on the 30, not if you're recording on the 3DS, but... So, yeah, that was the only reference I'm probably going to make throughout the 3DS time limit thing. Alright, because now I can take as much time as I want getting these things. Okay, so yellow, so those are ours, yellow, green means health, yellow means money, and another thing I'll get into later. Then now we're explaining the command deck. Our command deck is pretty much our special moves, the abilities we have. Which in other Kingdom Hearts games, this thing is kind of different. But the command deck, well, to have it when it was thought of in Birth by Sleep, came the Kingdom Hearts thing for a long while between stuff. So.
What? You want a piece of me too?
There's not. Alright, so yeah. This is why I had become the known for a little bit. Alright, you can lock onto targets so that the camera automatically keeps up with them. Alright, lock on by tapping R1. Then big ba. So, alright. Alright, now open the treasure chest. Here we are. There we go. Slime Dash. So you found Slime Dash command. Press the options button to open the main menu where you can start your command deck.
Wait, what am I messing around here for? I'm gonna miss the meteor shower.
Then why did you have us mess around here? Yeah, I was just wanting to do that. Alright, here we go.
Wow. Why does it seem so familiar? me a break, Aqua.
Then, you hopeless sleepyhead. You know, you should have at least brought a blanket.
But did I dream that place up? It really felt like I'd been there before, looking up at the stars.
Except you've always lived here with us.
Yeah. I know. Hey, Aqua.
Hmm?
You ever wonder what stars are? Where light comes from?
Well, they say.
That every star up there is another world.
Huh?
Terra.
Yep. Hard to believe there are so many worlds out there besides our own. The light is their hearts. And it's shining down on us like a million lanterns.
What? I don't get it.
In other words, they're just like you, Ven.
What does that mean?
You'll find out someday, I'm sure.
I want to know now.
You're too young to know now.
Quit treating me like a kid.
Hey, what are you laughing at?
I can't help it. You two would make the weirdest brothers.
Huh?
Huh?
Oh, yeah. Tara, you and I have our Mark of Mastery exams tomorrow. I made us good luck charms.
Whoa.
Here.
I get one too?
Of course. One for each of us.
Yeah.
Somewhere out there, there's this tree with star-shaped fruit. And the fruit represents an unbreakable connection. So as long as you and your friends carry good luck charms shaped like it, nothing can ever drive you apart. You will always find your way back to each other. Technically, I think you're supposed to make them with seashells, but I did the best with what I had.
Why, sometimes you are such a girl.
Hey, what do you mean sometimes?
So this isn't a real good luck charm?
Well, that's yet to be seen. But I did work a little magic on it.
Really? What?
An unbreakable connection.
Wayfinder. One of 3 good luck charms Aqua made for herself and her friends the day before the Mark of Mastery exam. Wayfinder a lot actually gives the ability to create a dimensional link, which means you can borrow other people's powers while you can de-link or dimension link.
Well, tomorrow's the exam. Anybody want to spar?
I can take you.
Now, here's the perfect time to actually get in. So yeah, we all know what the HP, if it runs out, you will be defeated, blah, blah, blah. Just go to develop for yourself. So now's the perfect time to explain.
Quit going easy on me. You're not gonna win unless you stay on the offensive.
What? Alright, so now's the perfect time to explain some of these characters. Some of their, what was it? Oh, okay, some of how they attack. There's 3 playable characters, as you can see. Alright. Terra has, his dodge is the sliding dash, and he focuses more on strong but extremely slow attacks. Also, if you do a lot of those, you'll get the command gauge will fill up. So Terra, strong but incredibly slow when attacking, which is a lot of people's complaints is he's a very slow attacker, and people wish he was faster.
What? works fine if you're fighting one-on-one, but you need to know how to handle a crowd, too.
Aqua is actually not as strong as Terra or Ven, but she has when it comes to physical strength itself. Her dodge roll kind of like thing is actually cartwheel. Alright. But what does she excel at? She's not, you know, her block is also different than the other two, as her block is actually better. She has a force field. She can block in the air, she can also block on the ground, and block attacks from all sides of her. She is more of a magic-based character. This is a shot lock. Pretty much, it's one of the best things when it was introduced. So Aqua, magic-based, not really attack-focused. So you might want to equip more magic-based spells on her.
Okay, let's wrap this up.
Terra actually is terrible when it comes to magic, as he has a very low magic. Now I'm gonna fight with Ventus. Ventus is more like Sora, in a way. This thing is dodge roll, dodge roll, dodge roll. Alright? But he's also fairly well balanced when it comes to magic and attack. So that's how he's more like Sora. He more focuses on quick attacks. Not very strong ones like Terra. And he also favors wind-like attacks.
Told you I'm good.
I'll fight with the other two, just so you can see what their winning stuff is. Terra, if you're practicing fights with each character, Terra would typically fight Aqua. Now here's something different each character has. Like, alright, Terra does Sonic Shadow one-shot lock as his starting one. Aqua has this bubble thing, and I should show Ven's shot lock too. You know what? I'll show it just quickly. So I'm gonna fight as Ventus again, just so I can show you his starting shot lock. His is Flame Salvo, which is pretty much it's just fire. And we already know what Aqua's is.
Told you I'm good.
So yeah, this is just to show the typical, pretty much showing off everything because I'm not coming back here. Yeah, so I will try to show off everything people might not see. So I didn't mention what hers. I don't think I. Alright, so yeah, hers is Bubble Blaster. As I said, she's mainly she's mainly magic focused, but Alright, so yeah, she's been getting. Alright.
Looks like I win.
Alright, so yeah, magic, attack, quick attacks. So magic attack, mainly Sora-like. So else figured, no thanks.
Trust me, you guys are ready. We're gonna clean up at the exam tomorrow.
I hope it's that easy.
It's like the master said. Power is born within the heart. When the time is right, you just need to look inside yourself, and you'll find it there.
Alright, Bars Board of the Art. During your travels, you can find new strength by playing on the command board. Kingdom Hearts Mario Party! In this game, you roll the dice and power up your commands as you make your way along the board. You can access the command board at save points or on the world map. That's a kind of spoiler game. Alright, the commands in your command deck become your game pieces. And you can also obtain new commands.
Oh, we don't want to of stuff that's happened.
Alright, moving through the circle of light, press X to save your progress. Touching the circle further restores HP, and that's a staple throughout every single Kingdom Hearts game. So, I wish I wouldn't have to explain this every time since we're going through the entire series. The only thing it's not a staple of is in 358 days over 2. Because because there's technically no save point. There's only a certain place you can save. But yeah. So, what do you guys actually like better? Do you guys like save points or saving anywhere you want? To me, it's... Oh, check it. So, here we go. Alright, now you're probably wondering what's the difference between the PS4 version towards the PS3. 60 frames per second, and it's also brighter on the screen. That's it.
Hey, we're gonna head back.
Yeah, me too.
Together. Always.
That would be the last night we ever spent beneath the same stars.
Mickey, I cannot shake the feeling something terrible is about to transpire.
Alright, so the uniqueness of Birth by Sleep is actually, as you saw in the intro, in this game, you choose one character at a time to complete his or her story from start to finish. Each character visits different places and meets different people, and only by finishing all 3 stories will you uncover this tale's deeper truths. No, actually, all 3 of them visit the same world, but in just kind of different orders. Alright, so yeah, the uniqueness of Birth by Sleep is there's 3 different characters to play as, and as it says, only by finishing all 3, we uncover this tale's deeper truths. Technically! There's more actually to that, and I'll get into it later when like all 3 of them are finished. But for now, this has been Corey Hates 22. And I cannot wait to share with you the rest of Kingdom Hearts. Until next time, bye.